Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video. It's that time for our NFL Quick Picks. We're going to look at all of our NFL Week 13 matchups, and we're going to try to cover them as quickly as possible. Make sure to buckle up. We're going to be moving really fast. We're going to break all the games down and try to predict the outcome, the winner, loser, final score, and we're also going to take a quick look at our best bets, the money lines, spreads, over-unders. No matter what, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. Who do you think is going to win these games? What's your final score predictions on these matchups? Drop it in the comment section. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment below. Guys, these games are meaning a whole lot more. We're already 4 games into our 16 slate. There's been a lot of upsets so far. This is Thanksgiving / Black Friday weekend. Expect the unexpected. There's already been upsets. Prepare for some more. Let's jump right into it. Our very first game, kicking everything off, a Sunday matchup, Sunday, November 30th, 1 p.m. on Fox, the 4-7 Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons have kind of been all over the place this season. The big news, Penix is out. You're going to have Kirk Cousins. I've said it the entire year. As long as it's daytime, Kirk Cousins usually plays pretty good. The moment the sun goes down, that's when the turnovers go up. They're on the road versus the 2-9 New York Jets. The Jets just can't get any offense right now. New York, 43.1% chance to win. Falcons, 56.6. Falcons are 2.5-point favorites, 39.5 over-under. Vegas sees a low-scoring game. Expect a steady dose of Bijan Robinson. He's got to put this team on his back. He's got to carry them across the finish line. They're averaging 19.9, giving up 22.6. On the other side, Fields just can't get the ball down the field. They're not running the ball well. They're not throwing the ball well the entire season. Breece Hall, he is this entire offense with Wilson out there, averaging 19.9, giving up 26.5. I have to go with the Falcons. Kirk Cousins in the sun. They win this one 26-20. Then on Fox at 1 p.m., the 9-2 Los Angeles Rams. For the last month, I've been saying, in my personal opinion, this might be the best, most rounded team in the NFL currently on the road versus the 6-6 Carolina Panthers. But do not underestimate the Panthers, especially at home. They're actually playing pretty good football right now. The defense much better than last year, and the offense, as long as they can run the ball, they can work the play action. Carolina, 28.4% chance to win. Rams, 71.4. LA, 10.5-point favorites. That's a huge NFL spread. 45.5 over-under. Stafford, his most efficient season of his entire career. 2,900 yards, 30 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. Williams, Nakua, weapons at every single position. On the other side, Bryce Young, he's going to have to play a good, clean game. Expect a steady dose of Dowdle on the ground, leaning on the running, leaning on that play action. Rams, 27.8 points a game, only giving up 16.3. The number 2 defense in the NFL and a top 5 offense. Carolina, 18 points a game, giving up 22.4. They're playing good football right now, but the Rams are playing much better football. LA wins this one 27-17. 1 p.m. on Fox, the 2-9 New Orleans Saints on the road versus the 4-7 Miami Dolphins. Only twice. The Dolphins on a little bit of a winning streak right now. Dolphins fans probably don't want to win because it's going to cost them draft-wise, but either way, McDaniel's team is starting to show some fight. Miami 65.7% chance to win. New Orleans 34% chance. The Dolphins are 6-point favorites, 41.5 over-under. Rattler, Shell. The Saints still struggle to get first downs. The number 2 worst offense in the NFL. They're only averaging 15 a game, giving up 24.9. On the other side, too, with 17 touchdowns, 13 picks. Just don't run the ball. Keep the turnovers down. Achin the last month has been going off, closing in on 1,000 yards. Waddle's been playing well. Dolphins 20.5 points a game, giving up 24.5. Like I said, the Dolphins fans probably don't want the win, but McDaniels definitely needs it. Miami continues to roll. They win this one 28-16. Fox at 1 p.m., the 3-8 Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals kind of shuffling quarterbacks back and forth. Jacoby Brissett, he's been getting the starts. I don't think they want to see Kyler Murray on the field for the rest of the season. On the road versus the 6-5 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They've been struggling with injuries the entire season. The big news as of right now, Baker Mayfield is probably going to be playing Sunday. When I first made my picks on this game, he was out for this game. Now he's probable to play with him. White, Egbuka, once they get the full roster back, Godwin, Evans, this is the team that can fight and shoot it out with anyone in the NFL. The Buccaneers, 62.9% chance to win, 3-point favorites, 44.5 over-under. Arizona, 22.5 points a game, giving up 25.7. The Buccaneers, 23.5, giving up 25.8. But you had me at Baker Mayfield probably playing this one. And give me the Bucs to get the win, 24-20. 1 p.m. on CBS, the 7-4 Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's give Cohen a little hand here. He has his team looking completely different than last year's squad. Trevor Lawrence, still a lot of turnovers, but at least he's being a little more decisive. And how about Etienne having the season of his career, closing in on 900 yards on the ground? And this is all basically without Brian Thomas' Jr. production. The Jags, 69.9% chance to win versus the 1-10 Tennessee Titans. Right now, they're probably going to have back-to-back first picks overall. Cam Ward, it's not his fault. The offensive line's the worst worse. The wide receivers can hold the ball. Jacksonville 6.5-point favorites, 42 over/under. Jaguars 24.3 points a game, giving up 22.7, only 83.8 on the ground. Really good front seven. Taking away the ground game, that's not good for Tennessee because they couldn't run anyways. They're only averaging 15.2, a bottom three offense, giving up 27.5. They only run for 77.5. It's going to be even worse this game, although this is one of those games. Keep your eye potentially on the upset. There's going to be some upsets today, but I have the Jags on the road. Jacksonville wins this one 24-16. 1 p.m. on CBS, the 8-4 San Francisco 49ers. How this team is 4 games over 500. Give this team a little bit of a hand. They've had so many injuries. Purdy, Jones, Kittle, Jennings. Actually, the healthiest guy has been Christian McCaffrey, who's basically been carrying this game. He's going to have a 1,000-yard season this year. Great for him. They're on the road versus the 3-8 Cleveland Browns. Maybe the Browns have some answers at the quarterback position, which Shedeur Sanders might be stretched there, but either way, they haven't had a consistent starter at the quarterback position, and it seems like decades. San Francisco, 75.1% chance to win, 5-point favorites, 38 over/under. The offense is starting to hum right now, 23.4 points a game, throwing for almost 250. I want to see him run it just a little bit more, control that time of possession, control the game clock, giving out 21.8. The Browns are struggling everywhere except defense. Really good defensive roster, a really good front seven. Myles Garrett could have a career year, a National League record-setting year for sacks, but the defense on the field the entire game, they get wore out, they get tired. Browns are only averaging 16.9, giving up 22.2. I think the Browns put up a fight at home, but San Francisco's too good. They win this one 24-17. CBS at 1 p.m., the 6-5 Houston Texans. When you have a defense that's number 2 in the NFL, you can bring the defense with you on the road. Keep your eye potentially for the upset here. And be warned, they're on the road versus the 8-3 Indianapolis Colts. Not playing their best football the last couple weeks, but overall, one of the surprises this season. Colts 64.3% chance to win, 4.5-point favorites, 44.5 over/under. How about Daniel Jones? Yes, he's fallen off the last couple weeks, but he's had really good numbers. 2,900 yards, 17 touchdowns, 7 picks. He's also a dual threat quarterback. Jonathan Taylor leading the way in the NFL, 1,200 yards, 15 rushing touchdowns for the Texans. Texans have to be healthy. They have to take care of business. They're averaging 22.1, giving up 16.5. That's number 2. Colts 31 points a game, top 2 offense, throwing for 245, running for 139, giving up 20.8 points per game. Both these teams solid overall defenses. I could see the Texans practically pulling off the upset. I think this is a lot closer to a 50-50, but give me the Colts at home, 24-20. 4:05 p.m. on Fox. The 4-7 Minnesota Vikings, they actually don't have a bad overall roster. They have Mason. They have Justin Jefferson. What they don't have is a serviceable, healthy quarterback. Wentz is obviously out. J.J. McCarthy can't throw the ball accurate. They're going to be going with Mac Brosmer at the quarterback position. Things might get a little sloppy here. They're on the road versus the 8-3 Seattle Seahawks. Not the team you want your third-string quarterback playing. Seattle, they have a Super Bowl caliber team. 69.5% chance to win, 10.5-point favorite. It's a huge NFL spread. 41.5 over-under. They have Darnold, 19 touchdowns. They have Kenneth Walker, Charbonnet, Jackson Smith-Njigba leading the NFL in receiving yards. He might get his 1,400th yard this game. He's really lighting things up. Minnesota 20.4 points a game, giving up 23.2, but a lot of that stems from just getting really bad field position. Seattle 29.5 points a game, throwing for 249, running for 116, giving up 19.7. They have the offense. They can throw it. They can run it. They have a solid overall defense, and they're at home versus a third-string quarterback. Seattle has to win this game, right? Seahawks win 30-16. 4:25 p.m. on CBS, the 2-9 Las Vegas Raiders. Pete Carroll's team, what the heck happened to this team? Chip Kelly's been fired. Everything went off the rails really fast. Geno Smith, 13 touchdowns, 13 picks. Definitely not someone you want to put your season on his shoulders. They're on the road versus the 7-4 LA Chargers. Chargers, a lot of injuries, but they're pushing the ball vertically down the field. Harbaugh has to like what he sees with the passing game. They have a 73.6% chance to win. 9.5-point favorites. 41 over-under. For the Raiders to win this game, they're going to have to play a clean game. They're going to have to rely on Gentry and the ground game dominating, but easier said than done. Las Vegas, the worst offense statistically in the NFL. 15 points a game, giving up 25.2. They're only running for 79.5. Chargers 22.4 points a game, giving up 21.6. A very pass-heavy team. Herbert, Vidal, McConkey, that's his go-to guys. Third and long situations. Herbert, he's not afraid to let it rip this season. Raiders shouldn't be able to challenge that. Chargers win this one 32-20. CBS at 4:25 p.m. This game, guys, I'm not going to lie. I went back and forth on this game. It's a very difficult game to call. The 7-4 Buffalo Bills kind of struggling right now. They're stuck in the mud. They don't have a true number one wide receiver, and they really don't have a good defense. They're on the road versus the 6-5 Pittsburgh Steelers. They don't have a good defense either. Right now, Pittsburgh 44.2% chance to win. Buffalo 55.4. The Bills 3.5-point favorites, 47.5 over/under. Josh Allen, the reigning MVP award winner. As long as you have him, you have a chance in any game, even if it turns into a shootout. Cook's having a great season, 1,100 yards, but there's no true number one threat to stretch the field. On the other side, the Steelers, Rodgers, he's not, 2010 Packers Rodgers, but he's still pretty dang good this season. They have Warren, they have Metcalf. Buffalo, 28.3 points a game, giving up 22.9. The Steelers, 24.9 points a game, giving up 23.9. This is not a Mike Tomlin defense. They're bottom 5 in total yards given up. I'm going to go out on a stretch here. It's all right to just call it out and call it crazy, but give me Pittsburgh pulling off the upset. They win 27-24. Our second to last game, 8:20 p.m. NBC, the 9-2 Denver Broncos, record-wise, one of the best teams in the NFL on the road versus the 3-8 Washington Commanders. Daniels will not be starting this game, so look at Marcus Mariota getting on here. Veteran backup, can easily pull off the win, but at this point, is it even worth having Daniels play again this season, or just shut him down, prepare for next year? Right now, Commanders 41.2% chance to win. The Broncos 58.5. Denver 6.5-point favorites on the road. 43.5 over under. Bo Nix plays really good second half football. Happened last year. It's happening this season. They have Sean Payton, and they have Sutton. And on the other side for the Commanders, a lot of injury concerns this season, but obviously the biggest news, not having Daniels. Denver 23.4 points a game, giving up 17.5. Top 5 defense, only giving up 88.5 on the ground. Washington 21.5 points a game. Balanced offense, but the general on the field is out. They're giving up 26.9. The defense has not been able to step up to make up the difference. Denver wins this one 27-17. In our final game, some Monday Night Football, ESPN, 8:15 p.m., December 1st. It's crazy. It's already going to be the month of December once Monday gets here. The Giants, 43.3% chance to win. The Patriots, the 10-2 New England Patriots, 56.4. You got to give Vrabel some credit here. You got to give Drake May a lot of offseason hype so far. They've completely lived up to it, leading the NFL in wins. The Patriots, 7.5-point favorites, 46.5 over/under. Jackson Dart, this Giants team banged up. Dayball's been fired, Scadaboo's out, Robinson's banged up, and Neighbors is banged up. Jackson Dart, he's been banged up periodically throughout the year. They're averaging 22 points a game, giving up 27.8. The Patriots, Drake May, 3,200 yards, 22 touchdowns, 6 picks. They got the veteran Diggs, averaging 26.5, only giving up 18.8. They can score. They have a good defense. The Giants are coming into this game limping. Give me the Patriots getting the win here at home, 28-17. Guys, that's our quick picks on all of our NFL games coming up that we have left for Week 13 of the NFL season. We were rolling pretty quick. Thanks for sticking with us. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. What's your favorite game this weekend? What's your final score predictions? Leave it at the bottom. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment down below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Prepare for some potential chaos. We've had a lot of upsets already. That might continue. It is a holiday weekend. Expect the unexpected. Thanks.